Hello you and welcome to another bonus episode of What Would Denise Do? In this episode we discuss the first thing you do when you get into a hotel room. And no, it's not raid the minibar and then fill up the empty gin bottles with water. Been there, done that. So get your oranges at the ready. We're also talking about hair extensions, rings, and how both of these resulted in Dom getting a Glasgow kiss. Then there's that woman that downed a bottle of rosé bought a friggin' wedding dress. It's better than getting pissed and waking up in Southampton, I suppose. Unless you live there. So without further hesitation, let's get into it.
Fair enough.
So anyway, back to juxtapositions. I was being facetious. No, I can't say it now. Obviously, I wasn't. Back to juxtaposition. God, that's a mouthful. I have to put my teeth back in. Yes.
Shall we address the topics?
The topics.
We're 41 minutes in and we still haven't spoken about them.
I know, but it's fine.
It's fine. So,
it'll all come out in the wash. Go.
What's the first thing you do when you get into a hotel?
I want to know what the first thing you do is when you get to a hotel.
I take my shoes off. You always take my shoes off because I feel bad walking around in my shoes. I do. And then I unpack.
Right.
And I always have to go into and have a look in the bathroom. And then I go and find the gym. That's the first thing I do. Is find the gym.
Right.
And then I normally take my trousers off and just sit there for a little bit, just chilling. Because I find trousers really restrictive.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I was somebody I used to work with. So when I used to fly, one person used to roll an orange under the bed, henceforth relating back to my previous acknowledgement of the orange.
Are you okay?
No. Oh, you say this every week, and the answer's always no. They would roll an orange out under the bed to make sure there was nobody hiding underneath. And if it didn't come out the other side, they'd get out and quick. In case somebody grabbed their orange.
That's a bit weird.
Right, so I need to preface this. No, right, okay, so when you work for airlines, there's always this big, safety and security thing and all this kind of stuff, especially when you go into hotels and you're there for work and people know that cabin crew stay there, and the first thing you do when you check into a hotel is get given an envelope full of cash, and, which you do. You get your allowances in cash. So you might have like $400 in cash. Yeah.
So what deals are you doing, David?
Dangerous. No, what you do is you just buy everything as cheap as possible. You bring all the money back and you change it into your pounds and then you put it in your bank. Anyway, so the first thing you're supposed to do when you get into your room is actually make sure there's nobody else on your floor at the same time, unless it's crew, of course. Go into the hotel room and make sure that you've checked everywhere, like in the wardrobe, under the bed, like to make sure nobody's waiting there. Seriously. So one of the tricks that somebody would say would be, but for a security point of view, because there have been known to have been people waiting in hotel rooms in the past before.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
To do naughty things.
Who?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Why? Who? Think about it. Just criminals.
Oh.
So it's like a personal safety thing. But, yeah, the whole rolling of the orange. I feel like that took a turn for the dark there. But, yeah, the whole...
I mean, I wouldn't immediately walk into a hotel room and think I'm going to throw an orange under the bed just in case somebody there is,
Well, the first thing I would do is I would check everywhere. I would check the bathroom to make sure nobody was hiding in the bathroom or in the shower. I would check the wardrobe to make sure nobody was there. Because at the end of the day, people, especially people that know that flight attendants stay at a hotel, you've got to be security conscious, as it were. Yeah. And there's been instances in the past where, not necessarily in the hotel room, but things have happened like close to the hotel because people know flight attendants stay there. So you've got to be on your shit. So yeah, the first thing you would do is
flight attendants.
Well, like I said, for whether it's partly the flight attendant thing or the fact that they've got an envelope full of cash or whatever. Who knows? Jesus. Who knows why anything's like this happens? So yeah, the first thing you would do is like a security check of your hotel room, and then only then, when you know that there's nobody hiding in your room, would I close the door. I would take my trousers off for a shower. It's better than my shirt as well. Actually, well, the first thing I would do is have a shower because I'd had that uniform on for like 15 hours or whatever. Then what would I do? Then I'd meet everyone in the bar.
That I also love doing star shape on the bed. Like there's nothing. I love hotel bed sheets. I love the way they feel. I love hotel towels. I love the way they feel. How do they dry so quickly? We just don't know.
Well, it's last week. I was the gentleman last week, wasn't I? I gave you the bed and I slept on the couch, which turns into a double bed in itself. And you were sleeping in my TikTok sheets. Really?
They were very luxurious.
I told you, yeah. Cheap as you like and all. Yeah. So there you were, starfishing in a king-size bed, and I was sleeping on a couch with 2 guinea pigs.
And that's just how the night ended.
Yeah. The night ended me taking a picture of let's call it a buffet. That's stretching it somewhat. Saying, I think it's time for bed. And it was just a picture of like empty glasses and some samosas, or samoas as we were calling them. Samoas.
Did you see that thing about the king? Apparently, like, a trip down under was just the tonic. And I was just like, so now he's like ready to return to a full bill of like personal engagements and stuff like that. I saw the two of them sitting on a bloody chair. They do not look well.
Well, you said, was it last week? You said Camilla's going to die soon. You were full of the joys of spring last week.
Shit.
She's going to die soon.
Literally, like, isn't that like kind of some sort of treason or something?
Oh, I don't know. Well, that's why I have to edit out about certain people. If you don't thank them in your speech, you end up dead. Allegedly.
Lies. It's just lies. It's all lies.
Oh, let me top up my glass. Anyway, so back to hotel rooms. So, yeah.
So Vanessa actually wrote in. She said a good one, actually. She's like, quick change, and to the bar/pool she goes. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, for us, we always got there in the evenings. But, yeah, if it was daytime, then, yeah, I'd be all for that. Sure. What?
It's night time. I'm heading to the pool. See you later.
I'm not actually saying that. No, we have done that before and all. Let's just get in the pool. Fucking hell. She did actually changing the topic, though. She did send us that funny video, did you see? About the woman that she got drunk. The woman only had a bottle of rosé and she bought a wedding dress.
Oh my God. That video is so funny.
And I did share it. And of course, Vanessa's question was, or is, what would Denise do? So let's ask that question.
I think she would do the same.
I think it would take a bit more for Denise. One bottle of rosé. What is she? Southern?
Yes.
Come on. If she was, if she was Northern, it would have taken at least 15 bottles of wine, and then she might have bought.
No, it was a bottle of Whispering Angel. She'd have a bottle of Whispering Angel, and then Whispering. Oh my God, Whispering Angel! It's like this, my mum's next door neighbor, Sam. She is a living legend. Like, she is incredible. I have never known someone to be as kind as this person is, but my God, can she drink? And she is incredible.
Good for her.
But she is so glamorous, and she'll turn up with like a bottle of Whispering Angel. Now, Whispering Angel retails for like a price of like 22 quid a bowl. Like, it's ridiculous. I was just like, no, absolutely not.
What is it, wine or something?
Yeah, rosé. It's
£22 for.
I know. You can get a bottle of Echo Falls for 6 quid.
Look, when I was a kid, you could buy White Lightning cider for 79 pence for a litre.
There you go. Do you know
what I mean?
And look at us, we're both normal. I used to love a Bacardi Breezer 14 in the park.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you know what I used to like? But then it used to give me stomachache. Was Thunderbirds? Or is it Thunderbirds or Thunderbird? Anyway, yeah.
Wasn't that a TV program?
Well, yeah, but it was also a drink, and it wasn't related. I don't know what it was based in, though. Oh,
did you get away with that?
Let me ask the GP.
It must have been Thunderbird, because Thunderbirds would have been copyright, wouldn't it? Oh, don't be.
Oh, I've changed the bloody voice to Juniper now. I didn't want to. Hang on a minute.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, sorry. I just needed to change my GPT back to the sexy. Ooh. hang on. What was the drink Thunderbird all about? I don't even know what I'm saying. Thunderbird was a popular, inexpensive, fortified wine. Oh, it was a fortified wine by Ian J. Gallo Winery in the 1950s. Christ, 17.5% it was. It was affordable. The taste of Thunderbird is often described as sweet with a sharp, almost harsh flavour due to the added fortification. I don't even know what that means, fortification. It was just, what did they do? Put iron in it or something. And it was marketed with a memorable slogan. What's the word? Thunderbird. Oh, well, there you go.
I'm not going to lie, babe. I totally switched off.
That's fine. So did I. It was something about Thunderbirds.
I was actually on our Instagram.
Oh, were you? Oh, no, that's all right.
Commented.
Oh, go on.
Someone's commented on Beyonce Reel being like, I don't know who it is.
Somebody started... What? No, hang on.
No
what
one
does that
follows
say?
them. We don't follow them.
When there is an accent above an E, it changes how you pronounce it. Hope this helps.
But
is that for us?
Yeah, because it was Beyonce and Solange.
Oh, they were being helpful.
I think they're being really helpful. So thank you.
They are, because they've put the
Angelo.
little.
Who is Angelo?
Yeah, thank you. Is it Angelo?
I don't know.
I've got my glasses on. Oh, bless him. Oh, sorry, I've started you off there. I didn't mean to do that. I've done it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to click on his profile. Angelo, bless you. Oh, he's got a nice smile. Oh, bless him. I mean, we knew what we were doing. We knew there wasn't an accent over the E.
I don't know.
But bless you.
It's just us being dickheads.
I'll just put a couple of love hearts underneath. There
Fabulous. Spread the love.
So yeah, anyway, back to you not listening to me. What were we saying?
Oh dear.
So we've done hotel rooms, I feel. Oh,
yes.
Right.
Although I once stayed in a hotel room where there was a window into the bathroom. So, you could sit... Yeah, so if you were in the bed, you could see somebody in the bathroom.
Somebody posted a picture like that on Instagram the other day. It was some bloke sat there having a number two, and the other wife, the wife, whatever, took a picture of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was basically a blind. So you pressed the button and the blind came down. I was just like, that just seems pretty pointless. Just put a fucking wall up there.
Oh.
Or frosted glass. I do love frosted glass.
Sometimes when we used to stay in the hotel in Hong Kong, in Wan Chai, and the FSMs, the
get a bowl of fruit,
managers,
shove it under
the bed. Sometimes the flight service managers, we would get these massive rooms where you could fucking do laps around the bed. It was great. The bathroom was behind. They were huge. Oh, it was great. Loved it. I mean, all I did was sleep for 18 hours, but yeah, loved it. But yeah, hotels. And then the other thing I think for me is just room service.
I always feel...
And
really
maybe some food sent to my room. Sorry. Just checking you were paying attention.
I'm always paying attention. I'm always...
Thunderbird.
Yeah, but it was a really boring story.
No, I'm sorry.
It was really boring.
It was dull. But I needed clarification. I needed closure on the Thunderbirds and my stomach aches. Right, go and carry on. What were we going to say?
Fair enough, pop it.
I'm just going to check my emails while you talk.
Wow.
Deliveroo, your refund of £2 has been processed. Oh, thank you so much.
You got to get that refund. That's money in your pocket.
For the crisps and the pretzels I didn't get.
So, best nightclub fails. Now, we've discussed before where I went to university. It's very luxurious, very premium. I went to Bangor, North Wales. Because you remember I was head of the Paranormal Society.
I remember that bit.
Yeah.
Even though you don't like ghosts.
Copy me. Anyway. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. It's because I started thinking about Most Haunted. And I was like, should I watch the Most Haunted after this? Anyway.
I think Gail was meant to do that once. I don't know if she did, but go on, carry on.
I fucking love Most Haunted. But I can't watch it on my own. That's the only thing. Because I get too scared.
Anyway. What would Denise do? I'm just going to randomly say that now, just so we sound like we're talking about, but we're really not, because we can't be asked. She'd go fuck off. The end.
She would. I just love the episode with Cheryl Cole, and she gets so frustrated at the ghost, and she's just like, "If you're here, just fucking bang on the table." And then, like, literally, you hear this, like, bang, and then they all start screaming. It's fucking great. Also, that was my Geordie accent. Think about what you know.
But you know, that just took me back to last week. Do you remember you and Mark doing an impression of, and I didn't get it. It was like an inside joke between you two fuckers about something like, "Are you ready?" Or something like that. Oh. Are you ready? And you two just kept doing it over and over again. I was like, "What?
Are you ready?" I'm ready. I'm totally ready.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
But who was she asking if they were ready? It wasn't Rylan, was it?
No, it was a contestant. It was I'll find it on TikTok. We'll have it. I'll send it to you. But yeah, no, Paranormal Activity. No, Most Haunted. Tracia Steps Back. Bangor, Northwest. There we go. So
ignore me laughing, or else you're going to forget again. Just carry on. Just talk over me laughing. That's hilarious.
So
that was like breadcrumbs.
North Wales.
That was like my guinea pigs picking up the little treats.
Literally. It's honest to God, I do this on a regular basis. Like, I just have to do it in my head. But we were out clubbing, and I am a very big hands mover. When I dance, when I'm in the tech, I'm just like, fucking yes.
Big box, little box.
Exactly. Cardboard box.
Yeah.
No, anyway. So I shelf shopping trolley, mow the lawn, wave to the neighbour.
Escape the bubble.
Oh, I like that one. I haven't seen that one before. So I was out there doing my thing, living my best, and this was at a time where I dyed my hair red and I faked tanned because I thought I was Rihanna.
Christ, I bet you look like a Belisha Beacon.
No, I literally, and I know I'm stealing Alan Carr's joke here, but I genuinely looked like Mary had fucked a what's it, and I was the product of that. But it looked horrendous, and I don't understand. But the thing is, my sister used to let me go out like that. She was like, "God, you look amazing," and I'm like, "Really?" And I'm like,
but hang on a minute, you had red hair and fake tan. Did you not look like a fucking Swan Vesta?
A what?
That's a match for people that don't know. It was a brand of match.
Yes, I actually probably looked like a match. To be honest with you, I looked.
Could you have been stricken or struck? Stricken from the record.
I think a couple of people actually wanted to strike me. So yeah.
Well, you have got one of them.
I'm not like that, love. Colin quite clearly has never been to Bangor. What did you say? I can't take your laugh. What did you say?
No, it was really nasty.
Oh, you bitch.
I said, well, you have got one of them faces.
Wow.
I know. Sorry. You know when somebody says, well, you've got one of them faces that you just like to punch.
Honest to God. But I did. I literally looked like an Oompa Loompa on holiday.
Oh, but only taller.
Well, I am quite small, so...
I know, but Oompa Loompas are smaller.
Anyway,
love.
And I had this fabulous ring, okay, and it was basically angel's wings.
Oh, I'm glad you're pointing to your hand.
It was just
right. We've gone into the Witcher hour now.
We have.
7 p.m.
It's near David's bedtime. But yeah, so I had this huge ring on, and I can't now. So I was on the dance floor in the discotheque, just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, this girl kind of headbutted me, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Oh, and then her boyfriend, or someone that she'd just chosen to spend the night with, kind of came up to me and started going to hit me. But every time I tried to push him away, this girl kept headbutting me, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Yeah. Anyway, after about 5 seconds, I just went like that. And then I saw her go flying. And then he went to look after her. And I was just like, kids, we need to go. So I grabbed my friends and was just like, let's go. Anyway, we were dancing on another floor. Nothing kind of materialized of it. And I was just like, what the fuck is that? It's really, really itchy. My hand is really itchy. was just like, and I was just like, it's really, and I looked down, and basically, as I was flinging my hands around, I had lodged my ring into her hair extensions and had pulled one of her hair extensions out.
Well, she fucking deserved that.
Literally, and one of them was just stuck on my ring. Yeah. So
your ring had its own hair extension.
Yeah.
Did you make it do like Cher moves? Like,
obviously, because I was drunk.
Like Jack does in Will and Grace with Cher. No,
No, didn't do that at all. I was too busy being Rihanna.
Okay.
No, I brought it home and I stuck it to my friend's door. And then the next morning we watched as it curled and then just kind of like disintegrated. And I was just like, girl, why are you putting them in your hair?
Yeah.
So that is my epic club night fail.
And she'd have woken up the next day with a sore fanny and crabs.
He was particularly
the end.
Ratchet.
Well, clearly she was. If fucking hair extensions came out that easily.
Oh my god! But literally, like it was lodged. It was lodged because every time I was moving my hand, her head was going with it. It was all very outrageous. And then there was another time where the same club had a themed night. It was like a fancy dress night. So I made a load of clothes out of bin bags for me and my friends. And I made bin bag dresses, and I made, you name it, I made it. Anyway, I made myself a waistcoat and some shorts out of bin bags. Very, very happy. And I went out, and I had t-shirt and boxers on, and then I had the bin bags. Anyway, someone in the club thought it'd be really funny to like steal my waistcoat. And then as I was walking up the stairs in the club, someone ripped my shorts. So I was basically just in the nightclub in my boxers and a t-shirt. And I got home and my
I'm sure that's not the
boyfriend
first time.
Was just like, where the fuck are your clothes? And I was just like, we don't actually have any. They
fell off
in the recycling.
My friend Chris, I mentioned the other week, lives in LA. He lives in Los Angeles. And he messaged me the other day. I know I can't speak. He was like, oh, hey, girl, I was just doing such and such, just listening to your season 2 and the recounting of the stories from Gran Canaria. And I was texting him back saying, yeah, you don't realize how much of that story I had to cut out. And he was like, yeah, no, I totally got that. It's like, yeah. Oh. So, but the point of that story was I remember one year landing in LA on a work trip, and rather than going to the hotel, I got a cab straight to West Hollywood where Chris lives. Got to his apartment. He had an apartment full of people. Most of them I knew, so that was fine. It's like, oh, hi, like in my uniform and everything. Just ran there, had a quick shower, threw on a vest, which I just ripped to make it look like I'd been clawed or something. I don't know. And I ended up with a butterfly mask on.
Oh, was it Halloween?
And those for Halloween. And honestly, Dom, you've never seen a Halloween like it until you've been to West Hollywood. It's like Pride. It's just absolutely jam-packed. And Chris and our friend Daniel, they both had like Barbies stuck on their heads with the legs spread. And makeup and stuff. Oh, it was the best night ever. And considering for me, that was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I landed. I was all over the bloody place. And I was only there for 2 nights before I flew home again. It was the best night ever. So much fun. Yeah. West Hollywood Halloween. You've got to do it.
I love it.
The end.
And I love what you've just done there, because you've gone into our next topic, which is Halloween stories. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes! That's literally, I think that's the first time you've ever done that, hun. Like you've literally.
I know it's not, you're normally good with the segues.
I know. Like you
that's
incredible.
Stand up on when you ride 2 wheels. Anyway.
That's a segue.
Halloween again. Oh, didn't we do this last week? Do we have to do Halloween again?
Did I tell you about the gay party that I went to at Halloween?
No, you didn't. Please do.
So,
what was going on at the gay party?
My friend, she had very, very rich friends.
I'm loving this story already.
And she was just like, Dominic, she was like, I'm going to a Halloween party. She was like, you need to come. She was just like, it's going to be a very fabulous party. She was just like, it's at my friend's rooftop in central London. And I was just like, sweet, right. Let's do it. So I wore, so I didn't realise it was going to be a giant homosexual party. So I wore like a skeleton.
So a sex party
outfit.
Then, basically.
Well, basically, I turned up And I've never felt more, what's the word I'm looking for? Unrelatable. Fabulous. And more ignored, I think is the word that I'm going for. Basically, every person at this party was pretty much a homosexual, but they all had the same outfit on, which was a gladiator outfit. So their abs were out. They were basically just kind of like
the gays. They've all got to do it, haven't they?
And I've never felt more humbled in my life about my body. And I was just like, this is terrible. Like, this is terrible. And I was just like, I like, no. And basically, I've never, like, no. So the next year, she was just like, Dom, she was just like, we're going to a Halloween party. And I was just like, here we fucking go. She was just like, the same guys having the same Halloween party. And I was just like, I'm on it. I know exactly what I'm going to wear. And I was just like, I've got this. Totally got this. I turned up in a huge emoji costume. The winky face emoji costume. And it was basically this kind of like massive round costume. Right. And I looked fucking hilarious. And all they were with their like bunny outfit, kind of like Ariana Grande, kind of like bunny.
Showing off the muscles.
Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, who is the fucking winner here? Because whilst you're all walking around like this, looking like this, I was just like, who's next to the fucking buffet table? And you can't tell I've eaten anything because I'm wearing a fucking emoji costume.
Well, they wouldn't have eaten anything anyway, and they would have thrown it back up after. Yeah.
And I was just like, who's the fucking winner? And then after that, I was just like, from this day forth, I will never, ever dress sexy for Halloween. So I've dressed as a pineapple. I've dressed as an emoji. I've dressed as... I was going to buy a strawberry one for this year.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, fuck it.
I remember.
I might add, when I was dressed like an emoji, I pulled 3 times.
Well done.
I know.
What, a person or a muscle?
I pulled this beautiful man from Paris.
Oh.
Yeah. Amazing.
Well, that's it for another bonus episode of What Would Denise Do? We do hope you're enjoying season 2 and finding a reason to laugh at us. With us. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars and follow us on the gram at What Would Denise. Laters, yeah?